This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. All right. I'm going to say it. You know I'm going to say it. You saw the title of the video. You know what's coming next. Stop electing stupid people to high office. Just stop. Please. If you live in Louisiana, stop. If you live in Georgia, just stop. If you live in Colorado or Texas or Idaho, stop electing these f***ing idiots to Congress. Clay Higgins is a character out of Idiot Central Casting. If you put out a casting call and you said, this is the character we want, a real dipshit, the casting agent would say, oh, I got the perfect guy. His name's Clay Higgins. He thinks he's a tough guy, a former cop, disgraced, fired under terrible circumstances. Or I think he quit before he could be fired because he was a brutal, just the worst of the worst. And now he's in Congress, spouting his conspiracy theories as though they are the facts. Just a sycophant and a bootlicker and a coward, like a typical elected Republican. And he was in the hearing yesterday questioning the FBI director and the Department of Homeland Security head. And he went through this entire bizarre line showing pictures of saying he has evidence, but then providing none, questioning Christopher Wray about the day before or the days leading up to the insurrection at the United States Capitol, claiming that the FBI had buses filled with insurrectionists who were also actually government employees. And they go through this whole weird line of questioning about, you know what a ghost bus is? Oh, very common in law enforcement. You should check it out. Like the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation needs any tips about law enforcement from Clay Higgins. Watch this and, resist the urge to puke or plug your ears. Watch this.
Earlier this year, an FBI informant who is reported to have, his quote, under oath, marched to the U.S. Capitol with fellow Proud Boys members on January 6th, close quote. He said he was communicating with his FBI handler while people were entering the U.S. Capitol. Can you confirm that the FBI had that sort of engagement with your own agents embedded into the crowd on January 6th?
If you are asking whether the violence at the Capitol on January 6th was part of some operation orchestrated by FBI sources and or agents, the answer is emphatically
You're saying no?
No.
You're saying no?
Not
okay.
Violence orchestrated by FBI sources or agents.
Are you familiar with you know what a ghost vehicle is? Director of the FBI certainly should. You know what a ghost bus is?
A ghost bus?
Ghost bus.
I'm not sure I've used that term before.
Okay. Well, it's pretty common in law enforcement. It's a vehicle that's used for secret purposes. It's painted over. These two buses in the middle here, they were the first to arrive at Union Station on January 6th, 0500. I have all this evidence. I'm showing you a tip of this iceberg.
Mr. Chairman.
These two buses are
Chairman.
painted completely white. These buses are nefarious in nature and were filled with FBI informants dressed as Trump supporters and deployed onto our Capitol on January 6th. Your day is coming, Mr. Wray.
This was taken right from Clay Higgins' YouTube page. He's proud of this moment where he ends his little soliloquy or whatever nonsense based in conspiracy. He says, your time is coming, Mr. Wray. Sounds like a threat, does it not? Sounds like a sitting member of the United States House of Representatives threatening the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation while rambling on like an idiot about ghost buses. claiming, declaring that he's got all this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg. No evidence. It's just a picture of some buses. That wasn't evidence. When you hear Republicans yammer on about all of the evidence they have, this is the kind of shit they're talking about. It was just a picture of some buses parked in a parking lot. That's his evidence. That's the evidence, is a photo of buses. Ghost buses. If there's something strange in your neighborhood. Again, I'll finish where I started. Please, for the love of all that is good, for the love of good government and decent policy, stop electing these people, these idiots, these morons to high office. And it's gotten to the point where they've now infiltrated the United States Senate. We got our J.D. Vances and our Mark Wayne Mullins, our Tom Cottons, our Josh Hawleys, our Ted Cruzes. Now, some of these people are objectively intelligent, but that doesn't mean they're not stupid. What do you think? That's it. That's it. That's all I got. That is all. I am tapped out for the day. Thanks a lot, Clay Higgins, you congressperson. If you want to help support my work, I would encourage you to do so. I would ask that you consider supporting this work, helping produce these videos. Click the join button below, see what's involved in becoming a channel member. For $1.99 a month, you can do just that. You can click the super thanks button, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast and help support my work there. In fact, if you become a patron by the end of the year, you get our little inside joke end of the year Patreon gift that we send out to all of our patrons. Patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, Blue Sky, all of them, wherever there's social media, most places, I'm there at Dollemore. I'll see you next time. Please heed my exhortations about electing idiots. Please. I'll see you next time. Be genuine and take care of one another.